The welcome mat is out for evacuees as they move into new housing. Despite views like these, there is new hope for New Orleans tonight. Ophelia's on-again, off-again relationship with hurricane status is on again. Plus the latest on a chemical leak in LaPorte that forced people to shelter in place.
Every Wednesday, JAG is full-throttle, high-flying adventure that'll knock you off your feet. Your commanding officer, Lieutenant Harmon Rabb. Part lawyer, part fighter pilot, all hero. Proceed with caution. You're now in harm's way. That's Lieutenant Harm.
Reporting is ordered, sir.
Set your sights on JAG, Wednesdays on NBC.
It's not just a job, it's an adventure.
NBC's Tonight Show is all new this week when Jay welcomes News Radio's Phil Hartman, Martin Lawrence, and Dolly Parton. Your local news is next.
Next on News Channel 4, a baby injured in a Queens accident. Now investigators want to know if an airbag and car seat made a dangerous combination. Why your ATM fees could double as of tomorrow, and a pooch who knows how to tickle the ivories. Next.
Catch an all-new Futurama when it moves to its new night, Fox Tuesday.
I can't believe they threw me out like that.
Why don't you just come move in with me?
That would be great. You sure I won't be imposing?
Nah, I've always wanted a pet. Here we are.
I've never even seen a robot's apartment before.
Come on in. Your new home.
It's kind of cramped in here.
Ambushed.
Wait, where's your bathroom?
Bath what?
Bathroom.
What room?
Bathroom.
What? Be there when Futurama moves to Fox Tuesday at 8:30, 7:30 Central.
Fox's holiday movies are a scream. Tuesday, Joe Pesci, Daniel Stern, and Macaulay Culkin in the holiday favorite, Home Alone 2. Wednesday, see it again with your eyes wide open. The Lost World, Jurassic Park. Then, Thanksgiving night, with a roll of the dice, the magic and adventure begin. Robin Williams in the network premiere, Jumanji. 3 nights of Fox holiday movies start Tuesday.
Our world, we take things as they are.
Where are you going?
To work, Dad.
But this February,
Are you okay?
all of that will change. NBC invites you to a newly discovered world where...
This week on The Tonight Show, Jay welcomes scheduled guests Kate Winslet, Sigourney Weaver, Will and Grace's Sean Hayes, Rosie O'Donnell, Portia de Rossi, plus the music of 98 Degrees, Kenny G, and Trisha Yearwood. Your local news is next.
Tonight, travelers have a busy day at America's airports.
Plus, fighting the pain of heartburn in our Health Watch report.
But first, millions take to the roads as the holiday weekend wraps up.
relationships can start. Oh no. In the strangest places. Keanu Reeves.
Stay above 50.
Sandra Bullock.
I've heard relationships based on intense experiences never work.
We'll have to base it on sex then.
Speed. World broadcast premiere Tuesday at 8, 7 Central on Nonstop Fox.
Local news is next, followed by an all-new Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Monday, it's 2 hours of the show everyone's talking about. First, an encore of the premiere of Age of Love, where these 40-year-old women try to win the heart of this 30-year-old man. Then, on an all-new episode, the 40-year-olds learn they've got some younger competition. And the dating continues on Science of Love. Can science help you find your soulmate? Wow. Mark Consuelos hosts A Night of Love. It all starts at 8, 7 Central Monday on NBC.
Stay up with Jimmy Kimmel tonight. Now stay tuned for your local news and Nightline.
Next on Travel. Your father knew about the drugs. What are you saying, Jay? My father wanted to kill us? No, not until I hear him tell me.
You take off from now, I won't be here when you...
She screwed up, Will.
I didn't sign on to murder civilians.
You're a soldier. Or did you forget that?
All I've ever done is try to help you. Just tell me, Dad, that you did.
A.B. Tino, director of Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction, comes to NBC Thursday as director of ER.
One of the things I like is mood swings. Like, you know, set you up for this one thing and get you nice and comfortable here, then all of a sudden, whoom.
Can I talk to you for a minute? Mom, not in here.
I kind of describe him as Barney on speed.
Oh, you're the guy on the gurney, right? You're like that. Grab the ID.
I'm a storyteller.
Oh, it's a blast.
Yeah.
An all-new ER, directed by Quentin Tarantino on NBC Thursday.
Jesse Jackson and the music of the Gypsy Kings coming up on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Local news is next. Up next tonight, he's a Major League manager accused of beating his wife. Up next tonight, he's a Major League manager accused of beating his wife. And why are they back together? What you just saw was a movie, but what if it was real? Pat Cherokee has a special report. And find out why this dog will think twice before chasing another cat. Next.
Monday, how far will doctors go to ease a patient's suffering?
He asked me if I knew where he could get some marijuana. Some good stuff.
Hey, put your hands where I can see them.
LA Doctors, CBS Monday.
This week, Dave has a late show date with John Travolta, Maya Angelou, Cyndi Lauper, and even more stars. Now, your local news.
Hello, I'm Ren Scott. Up next on Eyewitness News, it's a long road ahead for the president as the impeachment battle moves into the Senate. We'll bring you the very latest and find out about a local battle of the pumps that's causing gas prices to plummet. And will we see a white Christmas? Get the answer on Eyewitness News coming up next.
What's coming up starting Tuesday on Just Shoot Me? Guest stars like Hercules, Kevin Sorbo, Victoria Principal, and the return of Sherry O'Terry. Third Rock's 100th episode. And wait till you see what plastic surgeon David Hasselhoff does to Dick. On Will and Grace, there's Grace's mom, Debbie Reynolds. And after all these years, Jack's mom finds out he's... And then there's this. All new comedy returns Tuesday to NBC. Here's what's coming up starting Tuesday on Just Shoot Me. Guest stars like Hercules, Kevin Sorbo, Victoria Principal, and the return of Sherry O'Terry. Third Rock's 100th episode. And wait till you see what plastic surgeon David Hasselhoff does to Dick. On Will and Grace, there's Grace's mom, Debbie Reynolds. And after all these years, Jack's mom finds out he's... And then there's this. All new comedy returns Tuesday to NBC. This week on The Tonight Show, Jay welcomes scheduled guests Norm Macdonald, Dolly Parton, Chris O'Donnell, Pierce Brosnan, Heidi Klum, Drew Carey, plus the music of Barry White and Mark Anthony. Your local news is next.
Award winner Quentin Tarantino, director of Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction, comes to NBC Thursday as director of ER.
One of the things I like is mood swings. Like, you know, set you up for this one thing and get you nice and comfortable here, then all of a sudden, whoom.
Can I talk to you for a minute? Mom, not in here.
I kind of describe him as Barney on speed.
Oh, you're the guy on the gurney, right? You're like that. Grab the ID.
I'm a storyteller.
Oh, it's a blast.
Yeah.
An all-new ER, directed by Quentin Tarantino on NBC Thursday.
Jesse Jackson and the music of the Gypsy Kings coming up on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Local news is next. Up next tonight, he's a Major League manager accused of beating his wife. And why are they back together? What you just saw was a movie, but what if it was real? Pat Cherokee has a special report. And find out why this dog will think twice before chasing another cat. Next.
The Boston Public.
You want to throw away a six-figure income job to be a minimum wage babysitter?
New faces heat things up.
Are you a real teacher?
Are you a real student?
And whatever you do,
How's your mother doing? She never returned my calls.
watch
Jimmy had a human hand?
until the very end.
You think he murdered his mother? Why don't you go see her? You know, ding dong, anybody home, still alive?
Boston Public, Premieres at 8/7 Central Fox Monday. Imagination. Inside Schwartz is coming up next on NBC.
Toby, give me a hand!
The setup.
You put the drugs in her drink.
They're not going to kill her, are they?
The payoff.
I just don't know if I can do this, all right?
$10,000 you can't.
The execution.
Better sit down.
Sheila's takes a turn for the worse.
Oh, it's so good to be bad.
On The Bold and the Beautiful.
Wednesday, a primetime murder mystery you won't be able to get out of your mind. Are these men killers, or are there demons living inside their minds? Is it possible? Mind game, murder, and multiple personalities. An astonishing special primetime Wednesday. Then, to fully understand the crisis in the Mideast, you'd have to follow it intensely for years, or turn to one man who has. Nightline returns to the Holy Land.
He was shot in the head. His pregnant girlfriend was brutally murdered. A pregnant woman? That's just coward work. For the first time, Mark King speaks about that tragic night. Next.
Are Amy's troubles at home affecting her judgment in court?
You're going to jail. Judge Gray, you're finished. You sent her to jail because you're mad at me.
After this powerful episode, the Gray family will never be the same again. All new Judging Amy, CBS Tuesday.
Monday on an all-new Late Show, Dave welcomes John, the latest Survivor castaway. Plus, from That 70s Show, Ashton Kutcher, and an all-new Top 10. Now your local news.
Hey, a change in the temperature's headed our way. Will it be a cool one or a hot one on Monday? I've got that answer.
A Virginia Beach community is searching for answers tonight after an elderly man is found dead in his home. I'm Stacey Davis. I'll have the story live.
And a local pastor answers to charges of sexual abuse from a member of his own family. Stay with us. The news is next.
I made this.
It was their first case together. Now, 7 years later,
He's been taken again.
it could also be their last.
It has to end sometime. The time is now.
This is the event that will change everything.
Why me? And why now?
Is this the end?
This time you're closer than you've ever been.
For Agent Mulder,
They're coming here, aren't they?
the unforgettable season finale.
They're only coming back.
The X-Files, all new next Sunday on Fox. ABC.
Next.
Monday, a doctor's pregnancy
I'm so happy about this baby.
becomes a medical emergency. Now she'll face a decision.
You're putting your life at risk. I know exactly the risk that I'm taking.
No woman should have to make. What? On an all-new LA Doctors, CBS Monday. From Hallmark Hall of Fame, Jenna Rollins is a woman who can no longer take care of herself. Diane Lane is the young volunteer sent to help her.
Fire goes in here, right? That's the oven, child.
Together, they'll discover life saves the best for last.
You're the best friend I ever had.
Hallmark Hall of Fame's Grace and Glory, CBS next Sunday.
And this is my bathroom.
Thank you, Lord, for these hours we are about to fill. It'll be good working with you.
Family Law premieres CBS Monday, September 20th.
California loves fun.
I'm Morris Jones. Stay on Fox for the 10 o'clock news. Magic's on the move. The NBA great has a new plan for his future. The FAA defends itself against charges it was soft on ValueJet. Tired of downtown traffic hassles after part of Pennsylvania Avenue is closed? A senator wants to change things. and keeping track of your change. More in our special series on the credit crunch, next on the 10 o'clock news.
Big day is coming. Make plans now.
This is the invitation to my sister's wedding. Mine has to be bigger, thicker, and glitzier.
But there's more.
Oh my God.
A dual ceremony, a surprise birth, and what's with the pants on these guys? Plus, whoa, there's something happening between Jack and Susan. Whoa. So take the phone off the hook.
Come back. Come back. How bad?
For Vicky's wedding.
Will you be wearing white or going with some other color?
A special 1 hour Susan, NBC, Monday.
Children, an undercover sting reveals the answer. Plus, a new study gives you something to sleep on tonight. The reasons you're not getting enough rest. The news is a minute away.
Soon make a trip south of the border to lend a helping hand. A Natchitoches man is found guilty of jury tampering. And are you interested in opening a child care center? Well, MSU can help. These stories and more coming up.
Approaching the police officer, he would not stay back when the officer told him to get back.
Witnesses say a knife-wielding man would not stop, so a Cincinnati police officer shot him. Team coverage tonight, from the scene of the shooting to reaction on the streets. Eyewitness News 5 starts now.
One man in jail, the other in the hospital. Tonight, a jury decides if anyone should do time for throwing punches. They're stripping to make a living, but also to help protect their neighbors in Sparta. Eyewitness News 5 starts now.